welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network in conjunction with Fox Sports 1450 and 92.7 KGRZ coverage of local high school sports basketball. The Loyola Rams on the road in Deer Lodge to take on the Wardens tonight. I'm Chris Stratton for the network and for Fox Sports Radio as we get set to go. We're going to go ahead and jump into our starting lineups, and we'll go ahead and start out with the, as always, opposing team. We always do the starting lineups for the home team last. But for the opposing team, the starting lineups: number 3, a 5'10 sophomore, Judd Applegate. Number 4 is a 5'11 junior, Graydon Nicholson. Number 5 is a 6-foot junior, Dylan McDermott. Number 20 is a 6'4 junior, Dalton Pauley. And number 25, a 6'1 junior, Tristan Smith. Now for the Loyola Rams, number 1, a 6'4 junior, Jack Lincoln. Number 2 is a 5'10 senior, Scotty Dwight. Number 5, a 5'9 junior, Jacob Hollenbach. Number 10 is a 6'2 junior, Ryan Tyrrell. And for the first time this season in 2 seasons, number 21, a 6-foot senior, Mr. Hands, David Kopang. All right, they have the starting lineups going here for the Wardens. We've got the band right above us, and we're snuggled in here with the Ramily, the family here traveling well to support the Loyola Rams. The Breakers are in town. They're probably underway already at the Ram Athletic Center, taking on the Lady Wardens. And then across town, we've got the Hellgate Knights hosting the Bozeman Hawks in a non-conference matchup. We are set to go here. Kopang will jump for us. And let's see who, as we shake it out here. No Joe McElroy tonight. He is in Bozeman doing his official MSU visit for football. Kopang will jump against McDermott. Officials approaching center court. Whistle in the mouth. There's the whistle. Ball's in the air. There's the tip, and it'll be controlled by Powell County. They'll move left to right on your dial. Ball controlled by Applegate. He'll hand it off at the top to Nicholson. Nicholson has Hollenbach in his face. Nicholson goes to the far side, and driving in is shot from the free throw line, no good, and Hollenbach will come down with the rebound. He'll push. Kopang near side. Bounce pass to Tyrrell, and it's taken away and controlled by Smith. Smith very quickly up court. Shot no good. Scott Dwight with a smart play out of bounds. Tosses it off the Powell County player, and it's Ram ball. The Loyola Rams are wearing their navy blue jerseys with a white stripe down the side, and the Diamonds, they've got the white name and numbered. Scott Dwight gives it into Kopang in the near corner. Back out to Hollenbach at the top. Hollenbach between the legs of Applegate. Fed into Kopang. He skies high for it. Tyrrell underneath for Kopang. He'll go up. No foul as Kopang goes to the floor. Hollenbach will steal the pass. He'll drive in. Nice drive. No good. Kopang for the putback. And the Rams are on the board. 2-0 with 6:59 left in the first quarter. Rams go into their 2-1-2 zone. And Lincoln gets a hand on it. Kopang on the run. Kopang, a bounce, shot off the glass, and it rolls in. And Kopang, a quick 4 points to make it 4-0 Rams. Rams go into their 2-2-1 press right away. Applegate brings it up left to right on the near side. Powell County wearing their white jerseys. They've got the navy and gold stripes down the side. The PC on the bottom of their shorts. They've got a navy number with a gold outline. They've got a gold name with a navy outline. That pass is taken away. Lincoln pushes. Kopang once again underneath the basket. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound, Hollenbach. He'll spin. Pivots near side. Finds Kopang on the near baseline. To the top to Dwight. Dwight will settle down and gives it off to Hollenbach at the top. Lincoln now. Back to Hollenbach. Swings it to Dwight on the near side. To Kopang in the near corner. Back out to Hollenbach. Swings it to Lincoln on the far side. Lincoln will control. High pass to Hollenbach at the top. Back to Lincoln. They're just going to play some catch while they have it. Hollenbach now. Near side top. He's going to swing it underneath the Lincoln. Lincoln can't handle the touch pass. throwing up court, and not able to handle it for the Wardens is McDermott, and it'll be Ram basketball underneath the Warden basket. Kopang will inbound it to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will bring it up right to left. Takes his time working up the court. 4-0 is the score with 5:30 left in the first quarter. Hollenbeck picks up his dribble on the far side in front of the Warden bench. Hollenbeck now at the top. Comes to the near corner to Twite. Twite wants to feed it in. Lincoln all by himself on the far side, and now he gets covered up. Backs off. Twite sets his feet. Three-point shot. Near side. Off the rim. No good. Lincoln's there for the putback. Jack Lincoln gets on the board. We get a whistle, and Coach Norris says time out. We'll step aside for 60 seconds right here on Fox Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Welcome back to Fox Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have the timeout by the Wardens. The Rams lead 6-0 on the scoreboard with 5:13 left in the first quarter. Ball brought up court, left to right by Nicholson for the Wardens. He'll cross half court in the circle, picks up the double team. Lincoln takes away the pass. He's got Hollenbeck off the glass, and it goes in. Hollenbeck on the board with 2, and the Rams jump out to an 8-0 lead. Nicholson will bring it up left to right. Crosses half court in the circle, picks up the double team right away, pass to the far side to McDermott. McDermott drives in on the far side, picks up his dribble, underneath to Pauly. Pauly with a shot, blocked by Terrell, fed up to Hollenbeck. He's got the shot off the glass, and the Rams are on the run, 10-0 with 4:37 left in the first quarter. Warden's a young team this year, no seniors, 6 juniors. And the Wardens are on the board with a three-pointer by Applegate. Ball brought up court. Lincoln's has it at the top. Feeds it to Hollenbeck underneath the Kopang near side paint. Back out to Lincoln at the top. Switches it to Twite. Tyrrell in the far corner. Tyrrell cross court. Hollenbeck sets his feet, fakes a three, and they're going to call him for the travel. Wardens will inbound near side with 4:08 left in the first quarter. 10-3 is the score on the scoreboard. Press, broken. Fed underneath, off the rim, no good. Hollenbeck comes down with it. He'll push it up to Kopang. Wardens have the numbers, and there's the shot. Kopang, he's got 6. Ball poked away by Kopang. He'll go to the floor, and it'll be out of bounds off of Kopang. Wow, at halftime in Bozeman, the Hellgate girls lead the Bozeman Lady Hawks 20-17. We've got a 12-3 score right now. Shot off the glass, and it goes in, and Pauly will get 2 points for the Wardens. Lincoln has it on the far side. The Rams pushing the ball. Burns in now for Hollenbeck. Burns has it at the top. 3:13 left in the first quarter. Bounce pass to Lincoln in front of the Warden bench. Baseline. Back out to Burns at the top. He'll fake left. Drives in right. Nice move. And are they going to get him for the travel? Nope. They're going to get a defensive foul. And Burns will go to the basket. Charles Burns, first shot, rims off, no good. You will remember his older brother, Jack Burns, part of the basketball program last year. Here's the second one. That one will go in. 13-5, Rams, 3:04 left in the first quarter. Ball on the far side in the hands of McDermott. He'll get it in underneath. Pauly off the glass, and it goes in. Dalton Pauly had good quality time last year for the Wardens. They graduated a strong senior class. And Lincoln's going to be called for the travel after the catch and run. Inbound. Nicholson will control. Crosses half court on the far side, left to right. Hand signal for the play. Wants his men to come out of the paint. They do, and he'll go ahead and dribble to the near side. Back to the top. Kopang right there in his face. Pokes the ball away, but controlled. Picks up his dribble, fed into Pauly. Pauly, Lincoln, hands up, shot off the back of the rim. Lincoln is there, but can't control it, and brought down in the hands of Anderson. Anderson with the shot, no good. Burns skying up and getting it, and Lincoln comes down with it. Hollenbeck very quickly underneath the Kopang. He's there, shot off the glass, no good, but he draws the foul. David Kopang putting in work. 2:15 left in the opening frame. Kopang up the hoop. First shot, high arcer, off the rim, no good. We haven't seen Kopang yet this year. Bit of a health issue, strep throat, so didn't make all the practices. Coach Stack said, well, you know, it's got to be even for everybody. If you make practice, you get to play. Second shot, off the rim, hangs on the rim and falls in. And Kopang extends it 14-7 with 2:15 left in the first quarter. We get a whistle as McDermott goes to the floor. And this one I think is against Kopang. Yes, it is. It'll be the Rams' first foul. Inbound pass. Ball at the top, dribble behind his back is Nicholson. He'll drive in on Burns. Tyrrell is there, we get a whistle. And this one will go against the Rams. They say it's on the floor. So no shots. Inbound pass high. Hollenbeck gets a hand on it, but Nicholson will control. He'll drive in, whistle, and Hollenbeck's going to be called for the foul. Inbound in front of me here on the near side. Controlling it is McDermott. Comes back out. Applegate, three-point shot. He'll drain it. 14-10 Rams. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Hollenbeck with it in the far corner. Gives it off to Lincoln in the paint. He'll drive in and draws the foul. And Jack Lincoln will go to the charity stripe. Well, let's see here. They're discussing it. Was it on the floor? They're going to call it on the floor. And Kopang and Crippen will sub in. Lincoln and Burns will have a seat. So it's Tyrrell, Crippen, Twite, Hollenbeck, and Kopang in for the Rams. And this one was called on Nicholson. 3 team fouls apiece. Here's the inbound, high to Hollenbeck. Controls, he can dribble, but goes to Crippen. Crippen sets his feet, three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Tyrrell, but it's ripped out by McDermott. He'll push up court. Stops to the top, hands it off to Applegate. Applegate backs off. Holds and waits. Now he's at the top. Swings it far side in the hands of McDermott. McDermott underneath to Smith. Smith pivots around Tyrrell, but can't get the shot to go, and Tyrrell rebounds. Hollenbeck pushes near side. Bounce pass to Kopang underneath, and he'll draw the foul on the shot. David Kopang putting in work. They say that was on the floor, so no shots. Waiting for the number to come up on the scoreboard to see who it was against. Kopang will inbound underneath the basket. 112. High to Twite at the top. Crippen on the far side. Bounce pass to Kopang on the far baseline. Back out to Twite at the top. Gives it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell will pivot. Shot off the glass. And this one will be on the shot. So Ryan Tyrrell will go to the hoop. And this will be the second one on Anderson. First one for Tyrrell is off the front of the rim. Official says one. Bounces the ball back to Tyrrell. Sets his feet. Shot. That one he'll roll in. The Rams are 3 for 6 from the free throw line. 64 seconds left in the first quarter. Loyola leads 15-10. Applegate gets a double team. Gets it off and in the hands of Havner. Havner now gives it to Applegate. He'll drive in. Crippen hands up. Off the rim. Bounces. Kopang with the rebound. He'll rip it out of the hands of Pauly and pushes right to left on the far side. He'll find Dwight underneath the Tyrrell. Tyrrell off the glass and it goes in. Ryan Tyrrell is in the book with 2. (17-10), 33 seconds left. Driving in, shot from the free throw line, and McDermott makes it 17-12. Kopang, cross court, Dwight sets his feet, three-point shot, near side, off the front of the rim, but he'll fight for his own rebound. Finds Tyrrell on the near baseline. He'll go to Kopang, but Kopang not ready for it. Hollenbeck fights for it, spins underneath Kopang near baseline. He'll fight, off the glass, no good, and there's 3 white jerseys to rebound. Driving in, shot, and once again, McDermott with the jumper, and at the buzzer, shot no good, and the Rams lead the Wardens 17-14. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Fox Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Rich, I got your note. Thank you. I will hold 10 seconds. I will try to hold 10 seconds. If they're just going to run like this, this game might go by quick, Rich, if they just keep running like this. Welcome back to Fox Sports 1450, 92.7 KGRZ and the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are working in conjunction to cover high school sports in Missoula. Chris Stratton in Deer Lodge as the Rams of Loyola lead the Wardens of Powell County 17-14. Powell County will get the ball to start the second quarter going left to right on your dial. Applegate has it, dribbles between his legs. Kopang is there to defend. Bounce pass, Pauly on the baseline. Swings it out, poked at by Dwight, and it'll be Warden ball. Active hands. Coach Stackra and I had a conversation before the game while the JV game was going on, talking about the state of basketball this year. And one thing I've noticed is teams have played some very good defense. A lot of active hands, good stances, and just playing solid defense. And Coach Stack says, well, sometimes when you see that, that means teams don't have shooters, but I've seen some good shooting as well. So a little bit of a mix. Dwight gets a poke at it, out of bounds, and it will stay with Powell County. 7:46 left in the first half. Rams lead 17-14. Here's the inbound. Controlling it is Nicholson. Comes to the near side, intended for Smith, but can't handle it. Out of bounds, Ram ball right in front of me. Powell County gym, older gym. I love coming into these older gyms. They've got the old school bench seating, where the bench is also the stairs. Hardwood, just like on the floor. Hallenbeck underneath the basket. He'll pivot. Shot. Won't go. Kopang or Dwight. That's Lincoln. He's going to be called for over the back. Say Lincoln with a push. That'll be his first. Powell County will inbound. Brought up court by Nicholson. He'll stop at the top. Kopang there to guard. Man defense by the Rams. Nicholson dribbles at the top, hands it off to McDermott. He'll drive in, free throw line, shot, short. Tyrrell bounces around, and Hollenbeck will come up with it. Gets it up to Twite. Twite with a hard bounce, finds Kopang in the far corner. Back out to Twite, to Hollenbeck at the top. He'll drive in. 3 white jerseys, he'll go up against it and draw the foul. No, this one is going to go against Hollenbeck. The defender did not have his feet set. Interesting. 7:01 left in the first half. 17-14 Rams. Wardens have settled in defensively. Now with the drive, Nicholson, it bounces off the rim a couple of times. Kopang comes down with it. He'll push. Rams have numbers. Kopang all by himself, coast to coast, and he'll roll it in there. Kopang's got 8 on the quarter in the paint, making it 19-14 with 6:41 left in the half. Nicholson brings it up left to right. Kopang meets him at the three-point line. Far side in the hands of McDermott. McDermott will drive in, free throw line, backs off. Twite, shot no good. It'll roll to the near side, out of bounds, and it'll go to the Rams. And checking in now for the Rams is number 25. We'll get his number here in just a moment. I don't have 25 on my sheet. Oh, that's Dylan Beck. The Rams have it. Hollenbeck on the far side. 6:14. Twite in the far corner. Gives it to Kopang in the paint. High shot off the rim. No good. Kopang skies for it. Lincoln's there to fight for it. 2 white jerseys have it. Lincoln pokes at it, and it comes up in the hands of Nicholson. He'll push it forward. Hollenbeck is there to poke it away, and Hollenbeck will control underneath the Warden basket. To Beck, near side, to Hollenbeck at the top. He'll stop, fakes the pass, now dribbles. Gets it to Twite on the far side. Lincoln in the far corner. Lincoln in front of the bench of the Wardens. Out to Twite at the top. Coach Stack, verbal instructions. Kopang, far corner. Bounce pass to Hollenbeck at the top. Near side, Beck. Bounce pass to Twite in the near corner. Finds Lincoln in the paint. Pivots, twists, shot off the glass, and it goes in. That was a gorgeous shot there and move by Jack Lincoln. 21-14 Rams. 5:20 left in the first half. Nicholson comes near side to Applegate. Applegate broke some hearts last year. Beck gets a hand on it. They're going to call a whistle. Looked like he had a clean steal there. Coach Stack says, just keep working, keep working. Now to check in is Kalava. He'll come in for Hollenbeck. So we've got Lincoln, Twite, Beck, Kopang, and Kalava on the court for the Rams. Far side in the hands of Nicholson. He'll give it off. Pauly pivots, backs Lincoln up. It'll bounce around on the back of the rim and drop in for Pauly. Pauly has 6 points on the game for the Wardens, making it 21-16, 4:50 left in the half. Kalava with it on the near side, goes to Lincoln. It's poked away, but Lincoln controls. He'll drive off the glass, and it goes in. Jack Lincoln will not be denied to make it 23-16. Ball brought up court by Nicholson, far side. Kopang there, giving some cushion. Now into the corner, setting his feet is McDermott, and McDermott will drop the tray. 23-19. Rams. 4:20 left in the first half. Kopang with it in front of the bench. Kalava swings it to Twite at the top. Twite with verbal instructions. Lincoln's got position underneath the basket on Pauly, but they go to Kalava in the near corner. Now to Beck at the top. Lincoln reestablishes his set underneath the basket. They find Beck. High shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Applegate. Applegate will push it up court left to right. 3:55 left in the first half. Now in the hands of Lincoln. He'll go from the top to the far side underneath the Pauly. He's got position on Lincoln. Swings it out. McDermott, and they're going to get Twite. Twite says no, but it's going to go against Twite. And that'll be his first. And that will put McDermott at the line for 2. 7 team fouls for the Rams. First shot is good on the 1-and-1. 4 for Powell County. Coach Norris of Powell, rotating guys, getting into position. There's only 2 white jerseys at the free throw line. Here's a second shot in the air, and that one will slide through the hoop. McDermott goes 2 for 2, making 100% free throw line shooting for the Wardens. Ball on the far side in the hands of Beck. 23-21 Rams. Kopang, far corner in front of the Powell County bench. Now to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck sets, comes near side, near corner. Beck sets his feet, 3-point shot off the rim. Kopang's there, almost dunked it back in. And the Rams extend their lead. Beck with a rejection on Applegate, out of bounds. Beck with a big block. Applegate will inbound underneath their own basket. High shot off the rim, no good, and Hollenbeck will come down with it. He'll stop, and we get a whistle, and it looks like Anderson of Powell County will pick up his 3rd foul. And what do we got going on here? We got rotation. Beck comes out. So Kalava, Lincoln, Hollenbeck, Burns, and Tyrrell. Hollenbeck with it, goes to Burns, far corner. He'll shoot the 3 with the hands in his face. Lincoln with the catch on the air ball. Shot and a foul from behind, and Jack Lincoln will go to the charity stripe. They're going to call this one on McDermott. It'll be his 2nd. Lincoln's first shot slips in. Makes it 26-21. Official says 1, bounces it back to Lincoln. Takes a deep breath, sets his right foot, dribbles. Shot in the air now. That one off the back of the rim, rebounded by McDermott. Lincoln tries to poke it away, but McDermott will control. Crosses half court on the far side, left to right. Spins, Hollenbeck with a hand, goes into the hands of Applegate. He'll dribble between his legs at the top, picks up his dribble, finds Nicholson at the top. Kalava right there, good defense. Dribble behind his back to get around it. Burns picks him up after the screen. We get a whistle, and Coach Norris says, I want to talk about it. So a 2:40 left in the second quarter. The Rams lead 26-21. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Fox Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Welcome back to Fox Sports, 1450 and 92.7 KGRZ and the Missoula Prep Sports Network on coverage of Loyola Ram basketball. 2:40 left in the second quarter in Deer Lodge, and the Rams lead Powell County 26-21 on the scoreboard. Coming out of the timeout, the Wardens will have control of the ball. They'll inbound at half court on the far side in front of the scorer's table. Nicholson will control. Burns comes out to meet him. Pauly comes out for the screen. Nicholson drives in, pivot, and they're going to say a push called. Is this on Burns? Yes. So Burns will pick up his 2nd. This will put Nicholson at the line to shoot 2. First one, or shoot the 1-and-1. Tyrrell will come down with a rebound. Pushed up court, Hollenbeck will drive in against 2. Shot won't go in, but he'll go to the charity stripe. That is the type of basketball I love to see. Take it to the hoop. Of course, I grew up in the Michael Jordan, Gary Payton era, where it's all about going to the hoop and drawing the foul. First shot off the front of the rim. for Hollenbeck. Sets for the second. Shots in the air. Off the rim, no good, but Tyrrell is there for the rebound. Tries to pass it to Lincoln. It'll go off of Smith, and it'll stay with the Rams. 2:24 left in the second half. Bounce pass, Kopang underneath the basket. It's taken away by Applegate. Applegate will push. Tyrrell comes up, gets him to commit, but Applegate won't pick up the dribble. Now to Nicholson. He'll drive in. Kopang with a hand on it, but controlled by McDermott. Tyrrell with a hand up. Shot off the back of the rim, no good. Bounces around, and Lincoln comes down with it. Lincoln will push right to left. Crosses half court, spins. He loses his dribble. Fighting for it. We get a whistle. No jump call. This is going to go against McDermott, I believe. Yes, it is McDermott. That's 3 for him. That'll bring Anderson back in. McDermott will have a seat with coach. Lincoln at the line. First one in the air. Off the back of the rim, no good. Tyrrell dives for it. Anderson rips it out. Lincoln will go there, and he'll put the jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Rams. Nope. Possession arrow in favor of. Yeah, I was going to say possession arrow points to the Rams. Everybody setting up for the Wardens to inbound. Now we've got everybody set. Lincoln underneath the basket. 1:59 left in the first quarter. High to Kopang. He'll catch it, shoot. Lincoln off the glass, and it goes in. Jack Lincoln's got 6 on the quarter, and it's 28-21 Rams. 1:50 left in the second quarter. Applegate now has Twight in his face to Nicholson. Hallenbeck there. Behind his back, Twight gets a hand on it, pushes it up. Lincoln is up. He's going to go for the dunk, and Lincoln slams it home, making it 30-21 with 95 seconds left in the half. The trap, not able to handle it. Tyrrell gets it up to Lincoln. Lincoln will push. Paulie's behind him, underneath to Kopang for the alley-oop, and it rams in. They're going to get Kopang on a technical for hanging on the rim. Stack comes out to give him a high five. Basket does not count. And it looks like Applegate will go to the charity stripe for the technical shots. Kopang kind of had to stay on the rim because that was player safety. He had guys under his legs, but Applegate will go and shoot anyways. Coach Stack pleading his case still. Backing up his boy. Here's the shot by Applegate. Off the back of the rim, no good. Coach Norris with a big smile and a congratulations to Coach Stack. Here's the second one off the back of the rim and no good. Applegate can't get either one to go. He is upset with himself. And the Wardens will inbound at half court in front of me. Got to have a short memory in sports, folks. Here's the inbound. Nicholson will control. 1:25 left in the first half. Smith, Twight takes the pass away. Wardens have numbers. Twight don't care. He's going to go. Foul. Shot does not go, and Scotty Twight will go to the charity stripe. This one will be on Nicholson, his second. Official bounces it to Twight, sets his right foot. First shot comes home. He has got a great backspin on his free throw. Here's a second one for Twight. He'll put that one in. Update from Bozeman, Montana. The Hawks come out and fire 31-17 almost to the end of the third quarter over the Lady Knights. Paulie underneath the basket near side out to Applegate. So we were tied at half. Tyrrell with the rebound, pushes it up. Twight on the far side, he'll control. Alley-oop to Kopang. and they're going to get him for the offensive foul on Twite. I'll tell you what, when you've got a young man with hops like Kopang, it's going to be a fun season this year, folks. We get Joey Mack in. We get a whistle. Coach Norris having a conversation with Nicholson. Now we'll re-inbound. Hollenbeck, Twite, Tyrrell, Kopang, and Lincoln. It looks like Burns is going to come in for Twite. Twite, Hollenbeck, Kopang, and Burns with 2 apiece on the fouls. 59 seconds left. Near side, Applegate. He'll cross court to Pauly. Lots of room in front of him. Tyrrell gets a hand on it, out of bounds, and it will go off of Tyrrell, staying with the Wardens. Inbound. Nicholson at the top. Burns playing defense. Beck gets in his feet, or gets into the air. Now the shot by Nicholson. 3-point, no good. Rebounded by Kopang. Up to Burns. Burns has got to slow down and control it. Near corner, sets his feet. 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Now the shot. Off the rim, no good. Controlled by Hollenbeck. Havner can't get it to go. Racing up the court is Burns. Shot no good. Rebound. And Nicholson will push. Beck's got to turn around. Tyrrell comes up to play D as there's numbers on the Loyola side. Now we're even at 12 seconds. Nicholson will hit the 3 off the glass. He's got to call it, folks. You got to call glass for those to count. 24-32 Rams. 3 seconds. Beck now sets his feet. 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good. And that will end the first half. The Rams lead 32-24. We'll be back in 3 minutes on Fox Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Welcome back to Fox Sports 1450 and 92.7 and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. As we are at halftime in Deer Lodge, the Loyola Rams leading the Powell County Wardens 32-24. Lots of action. The Rams came out firing in the first. In the first quarter, taking off. And then Deer Lodge playing some defense in the second to pull themselves close. The Rams jumped out, and some great three-point shooting for the Wardens to keep them in the game. We'll step aside for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll have your halftime stats right after this 3-minute break. Welcome back to the Warden's office in Powell County as the Loyola Rams lead the Powell County Wardens 32-24. Chris Stratton on Fox Sports 1450 and 92.7 and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. 3 minutes from the third quarter start. And looking at things, the Rams, they would jump out 17-14 at the end of the first quarter. And then in the second, they would outscore Powell County 15-10. For the Loyola Rams, their scoring leader, no surprise here, David Kopang with 11. He had 6 in the first quarter, and Jack Lincoln squeezing in there with 10. He had 8 in the second quarter. And then Hollenbeck with 4, Twite with 2, and Tyrrell with 3. The Rams are shooting 50% from the charity stripe, and they are 0 for 6 from downtown. For the Wardens, their scoring leader, Dylan McDermott, he's got 9 points. Applegate and Pauley with 6 points apiece. The Wardens are shooting 2 for 5 from the free throw line and 4 for 6 from downtown, and that is how they are staying in the game here. They've been hitting clutch three-pointers at the right time to keep themselves in it when the Rams are gaining momentum and pulling away. So Coach Norris shooting him up here, encouraging his guys. You guys will remember from last year in the Class B divisional and districts, as Applegate, or in the districts, Applegate for the Wardens shot the lights out in Hamilton. Good to see him returning. Another one that got good time was McDermott down there for that tournament, and Pauley, all 3 of those juniors returning. The Rams, well, they went to Shelby last weekend, went 1-1, and didn't have Kopang because he was sick, didn't have enough practice time. And then tonight, Joe McElroy in Bozeman for his official visit to MSU. He'll be going there for football. Was able to go to the Ram football banquet on Wednesday night, and that was super special, folks. Just getting to see how those coaches love their players so much. The kind words, the encouragement, the joking around, and the seriousness of one Coach Mack, keeping everybody in line. But it was a good time, had a lot of fun, got a new insight into the Ramley and just how they keep the tradition of we, and that is so important in sports, folks, is the we, the team, not I, the team, and that's exactly what this Loyola family does, the Ramley, is it is all about we. 5 seconds from the buzzer here to start the third quarter. And the Wardens will have the ball with the Rams leading 32-14. Hollenbeck, Twite, Lincoln, Kopang, and Tyrrell on the court for the Rams. Wardens will go right to left in their white jerseys with the gold and navy blue stripes down the side. The navy blue name and number. We got a whistle away from the basket. And is this going to go against Lincoln? Oh my. Lincoln will pick up his second. Applegate will inbound underneath his own basket. Goes to Smith, and Smith will be called for the travel. So Hollenbeck will bring it up left to right. The Rams wearing their navy jerseys. They've got the white stripe down the side of the jerseys with the diamonds on it. Ball taken away, turnover. And Nicholson will bring it up right to left. He'll drive in around Tyrrell off the bottom of the rim, and the shot or pass up, and it'll go off of Nicholson, out of bounds. It'll be Ram ball. The Rams wanting to push the ball. Norris says no, that was off of Kopang. They'll give it to Lincoln. He can't control it, into the hands of Nicholson. Hollenbeck back. He'll set his feet for the charge. And they're going to say travel on Nicholson. Turnover. Ram ball. Twite will bring it up court. Now hands it off to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck with the verbal command comes a near side to Tyrrell. Tyrrell finds Kopang in the near corner. Kopang will dribble, bounce pass to Hollenbeck. To Twite on the far side. He'll sky it in. Kopang tries to reach up, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, pivot, shot off the glass, and it goes in. And Kopang takes over from where he left off, making it 34-24 with 6:55 left in the third quarter. Nicholson will push right to left. Applegate now, shot from the free throw. He'll push it, shot no good. Pauley for the rebound, but Tyrrell will rip it away, out of bounds, and he'll stay with with the Wardens. Applegate will inbound in front of his own bench on the far side. Rams going with a man defense. Comes to McDermott, who hands it off to Nicholson. Nicholson with a hand signal for the play. He'll drive in on Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck arms out, good stance. Tries to go between Hollenbeck's legs. Bounce pass to Lincoln. Underneath the basket, he'll dribble. And they're going to say he double dribbled. Lincoln with a big smile on his face. He knows what he did. Ball brought up court by Nicholson. Behind his back to get around Hollenbeck, and Nicholson with a nice move and drive makes it 34-26. Ball up court to Terrell. He can't handle the pass, out of bounds. That'll be the 4th turnover for the Rams here, and Coach Stack says, I want a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds as well on Fox Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Thank you. Welcome back to the action in Deer Lodge. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network and Fox Sports. Got an update on the Hellgate Knight boys and the Bozeman Hawks in Missoula, and at the end of the third, it's a tight one, low scoring. The Rams lead 35-34. Out of the timeout here in Deer Lodge, Powell County will control right to left with 6:14 left in the third quarter. Rams with a 34-26 lead. Nicholson will drive in. Tyrrell was there. The shot won't go in, but Tyrrell will be called. That'll be his first of the game. And that will put Nicholson at the line. He was 0 for 1. First one rattles off, no good. Nicholson now. Shot, he'll get that one to go. Ball brought up court very quickly, Hollenbeck, and it's going to be kicked by McDermott. Inbound in front of me here. Lincoln on the far side in front of the Ram bench. He wanted movement, didn't get any, so he goes to Hollenbeck at the top. Hollenbeck to the near side, bounce pass to Lincoln in the far corner. We get a whistle, and this is going to be an offensive foul against Kopang. So Kopang will pick up his third, first one of the second half. Rams lead 34-27. 5:52 remains in the third quarter. Nicholson will bring it up right to left on the near side. He wants movement, has Applegate go underneath the basket. Movement in the paint, comes to McDermott. He'll catch the ball, three-point line, off the rim, no good. Tyrrell skies for it between his legs, and McDermott gets the rebound and the basket. Lincoln to Twite on the far side. Twite, the jumper, no good. Tyrrell is there underneath the basket. Off the rim, no good. And rebound by Pauly. Applegate will push it right to left on the far side. And they're going to call Kopang. Nope, out of bounds. Okay. I thought they were going to call Kopang on the reach, and so did Kopang. Final from Bozeman. The Lady Hawks get the win, 49-24 over the Lady Knights. Hollenbeck picks up his third. Shot, no good. Crippen with the foul, and Nicholson will go to the charity stripe for three. Wow. If Nicholson hits all three, it could be a two-point game. First one slides through. Sets for the second. It's in the air. That one off the front of the rim. 5:14 left in the third. the last one. That one will slide in, and McDermott makes it a 3-point game, 34-31 with 5:10 left in the third. Twite with a bounce pass to Lincoln, far side. This one's going to be taken away by Nicholson. Underneath the basket is McDermott. McDermott off the glass, won't go. Twite, and are we going to get a goaltend? Waiting for the officials to confer. Coach Stack calming down Lincoln. Wants the teams to go to their bench as the three officials converse about this one. That one looked like it was not a goaltend. It was on the block. There was no attempt on the ball when it was near the hoop, off the rim or off of the backboard. Officials still discussing it. 5:02 left in the third quarter. 34-31. This is a crucial call. Now we get the breakup of the officials and the explanation to the scorer's bench. They're going to discuss it at the scorer's bench. No explanation to either coach yet. And now the officials will go to either bench and discuss it with the coaches. Coach Stack right there, Coach Norris. He accepts the explanation. And technical foul. Wow.
You guys are wrong.
So Nicholson will shoot the technical. Can't get it to go. And they're going to charge Lincoln with the technical. He'll get the second one to go. 2-point game and possession. Coach Stack still hot. And the Wardens will inbound with 5:02, the ball right in front of me at half court. Though Ramley not happy about the call. I think it was Lincoln's words that got him in trouble and not the possible goaltend. Here's the inbound to Nicholson. Twite, and Crippen takes it away. Twite all by himself. He'll go up off the rim, and it falls in. Scotty Twite for two. 36-32. This one will be poked away by Tyrrell and into the garbage can. It'll go to the Wardens. Tyrrell playing great defense. Kopang there as well. The Wardens to inbound in front of me. The Rams suck up the defense. Applegate with it, and Kopang will take it away. Dribble behind his back. He's got two white jerseys. Shot. It drops. And one. Kopang with the push. He took it and pushed it. Got the points and the free throw. The steal, the basket, and Applegate will have a seat. He is not happy. He's got three. Kopang to shoot. First one, the one. It'll drop in, and Kopang will complete the three-point play. Makes it 39-32 Rams. Full court. This one between the legs of Pauly, and Coach Norris called a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on Fox Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Welcome back to Deer Lodge, Montana. Chris Stratton, coverage of Loyola Ram basketball. Coming out of the timeout, the Wardens have the ball near side at half court. Here's the whistle. Inbound to Nicholson. Twite swipes at it, double team. Nicholson can dribble, now he does. Across the top, Tyrrell is there, swipes at it, behind his back. Nicholson feeds it all by himself. McDermott under the basket, and the crowd fires up. McDermott's got 4 on the quarter, makes it 39-34 with 4:20 left in the third quarter. Near side, Lincoln wants Twite to come out. Bounce pass, and it's kicked by McDermott. Twite, Tyrrell, Lincoln, Crippen, and Kopang on the court for the Rams. Twite wants Tyrrell to go. There's another kick by Pauly. Trying to feed it into Lincoln at the free throw line. That's good defense, folks. That's just good defense. 4:09 in the third. Kopang to inbound underneath his own basket. Bounce pass to Tyrrell. He'll fight for it. Comes up in the hands of Smith. Nicholson now. Kopang right there. Crippen comes up for the double team. Can't handle it. Lincoln pokes it away. Gets it to Twite. Twite will move left to right now. Crosses half court on the near side. 3:54 left in the third. Kopang in the near corner now. He can dribble. Bounce pass to Crippen at the top. Crippen picks up his dribble. Comes back to Kopang. Sets his feet. Three-point shot. Rips it home. David Kopang from downtown makes it 42-34. 3:35 left in the third. Nicholson, coast to coast. Kiss off the glass, and it goes in. He's got 4 on the quarter. Makes it 42-36. 3:25 left in the third. Bounce pass to Kopang, near corner. He just dropped a 3 from there. He can dribble. Bounce pass to Crippen at the top. Tyrrell on the far side. Tyrrell gets it. He'll drive in against a couple of white jerseys, and they're going to call the offensive foul. Bodies went to the floor, and Tyrrell actually stepped on the defender's foot on the drive, and that gave him the charge. The defender did not have his feet set, but because bodies went to the floor, I believe that's why the whistle came out. Crippen almost got a hand on that one, skying for it. McDermott, alley-oop off the glass, can't get it to go. His own rebound, and he'll get the second one. McDermott with 6. We get a whistle. Coach Norris coaching from the sideline. The officials wave off the whistle, and the Rams will have the ball with 3:02 left in the third quarter. 42-38, Rams. Twite now. He'll push up court. Near side. Backs into the near side corner. Wants movement. Tyrrell is all by himself on the far side. Kopang moves. Twite wants Kopang. Kopang to the far side. Poked out of bounds by Nicholson. 2:43 left in the third. Tyrrell to inbound in the far corner. Cross court to Twite on the inbound. Had Lincoln for a moment. Crippen sets his feet. Air ball. Tyrrell is there for the rebound. Shot off the glass, but he draws the foul. Ryan Tyrrell now going to work. So Tyrrell to the line for 2. Waiting for the update. Tyrrell gets the first one to rip in. He went 1 for 2 in the first half. Here's the bounce. Here's the shot. That one off the front of the rim. And Anderson comes down with it. Kopang kicks it back into his hands, and now Anderson will push. He'll stop at half court. Kopang with a hand on Applegate, but it gets by. Bounce pass underneath the McDermott. Shot off the rim, bounces around, and McDermott gets it to go. The student section is on fire. Kopang now, near corner. McDermott's got 8 on the third. Makes it 43-40 with 2:10 left in the third quarter. Tyrrell now, bounce pass. Twite underneath the basket, tries to feed it to Lincoln. Pushed forward, and Tyrrell will take the pass away. He'll push. Comes to Kopang on the near side. Kopang finds Lincoln at the free throw line. He gets Anderson in the air, and the whistle. On the floor, the official says. And this is against Anderson. Should be 4, and it is for Anderson. 17 fouls for the Rams, 3 for the Wardens. Twite on the inbound. Finds Lincoln in the paint. He'll pivot, shot, and draws the foul. And this one will be against Havener. That'll be 4 for Havener. And Lincoln goes to the charity stripe. Lincoln's first shot, off the back of the rim, no good. Lincoln went 1 for 2 in the first. 43-40, 152. Shot off the rim. Tyrrell is there skying for it. He'll pivot. Shot, it goes in, and the foul. Ryan Tyrrell coming alive in the second half. You got to back that off. I gave him 2 shots. He made the one, so he only gets 1. That'll be 3 for Nicholson. Dwight goes to the bench and discusses it. Shot no good. Kopang can't get the rebound. Comes down to the hands of Nicholson. He'll push hard. Rams have numbers. Kopang from behind pokes it away. Body's on the floor trying to control it. No whistle, and they get it out. Applegate with a catch and shoot off the back of the rim. Dwight skying for it. Whistle, and they're going to call McDermott for the foul. Nope, they're not going to call the foul. Well, they're bringing Pauly in, I think. Anderson picked it up, and he'll foul out. So Anderson fouls out. Inbound to Crippen. 1:35 left in the third quarter. 45-40. Rams, Crippen, Kopang, near corner. Kopang, bounce pass to Lincoln. Back to Kopang, swings it. Tyrrell, Crippen, far corner. Crippen, bounce pass to Dwight at the top. 1:17 left. Finds Crippen in the far corner. Bounce pass, Dwight in the paint. He'll pivot. Shot, tosses it up there, no good. Rebound, Applegate. Applegate will push. Lincoln with a little swipe at it, but Applegate will control. 62 seconds left. Applegate left alone at the top. 3-point shot, slides in. 45-43 Rams. 56 seconds left in the third. Dwight will bring it up left to right. Stands in front of the Ram bench on the far side. Nicholson will come out, and they're going to call Nicholson for the foul. That'll be 4 for him. 4 for... Oh, I'm giving it to McDermott. 4 for Nicholson, 3 for Applegate, 3 for McDermott, and 4 for Havener. Dwight goes to the line. He'll shoot the 1-and-1 as we are in the bonus for both teams. Official says 1, bounces it to Dwight. Shot off the front of the rim, and it slides in. Dwight was 2 for 2 in the first half. Sets for the second. Off the back of the rim, Kopang skies for it, rips it out of the hands of Pauly. Dwight has it, far side Crippen. Sets his feet, thinks about the 3, backs off. 41 seconds, bounce pass to Dwight, near side. Dwight to Kopang, near corner. Kopang back out to Crippen, and McDermott will reach in. Are they going to call Crippen for the reach? Nope, they're going to give it to McDermott, and that will be 4 for him. No, they gave it to Crippen. That'll be his first. No, they say 2 for Crippen. And McDermott will go to the charity stripe. His first time in the second half. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. Kalava comes in. Crippen has a seat. First one off the front of the rim, bounces. Lincoln gets it. Lincoln will push it up. Kopang pushes on the far side. He's got 1 in front of him. He'll shoot off the rim, no good. Rebound. Pushed up court now by the Wardens. Near side, in the hands of Havener. Havener stops on the double team, gets it out to Applegate on the far side. Applegate will have to use his experience to keep the Wardens in control. Dwight knocks the pass away from Applegate. Finger roll, and it goes in. Scotty Dwight for 2. Makes it 48-43. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Shot falls short. Buzzer. That's the end of the third. Did it go? The officials, they say it went. Desperation shot at the end of the third to make it 48-45. We'll be back with the final inning in 60 seconds. Thank you. Welcome back to Deer Lodge, Montana. Start of the fourth quarter. The Rams have the ball. You're listening in on Fox Sports 1450 and 92.7 and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Dwight will inbound left to right. Score update. The Bozeman Hawks get the win over the Hellgate Knights, 59-46. Dwight with it on the near side. He'll drive in, swings it, back in the far corner. Coach Stack having a conversation with Lincoln on the bench. Bounce pass, Beck, far corner. Out to Kalava. Back to Beck. Beck, Kalava, Kopang, Tyrrell, and Twite for the Rams. Bounce pass to Tyrrell on the near side. Finds Twite in the near corner. Twite dribbles to Beck at the top. Beck finds Kalava. Kalava, far baseline. Back out to Kalava to Kopang at the free throw line. He'll control. Shot off the rim. The glass and it goes in. David Kopang tearing it up on his debut for 2017-2018. Kopang pushes it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wardens. 50-45 Rams. Hollenbeck will come in. Lincoln will come in. That'll put Beck and Kalava on the bench. Applegate gets the inbound. He'll drive in underneath the basket. Stops. High arcer. No good. Kopang. He's just got height and just with his arm length. Lincoln now on the near baseline. He'll drive in off the glass. It rolls. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back in, and Jack Lincoln gets it to fall. 52-45 Rams. 6:51 left in the game. Applegate picks up his dribble. Goes to McDermott. We get a whistle, and Coach Norris says, I want to talk about it. We'll step aside for 30 seconds with the Rams leading 52-45. Welcome back to the Warden's office in Powell County, home of the Deer Lodge Wardens. The Rams lead Deer Lodge 52-45 with 6:45 left in the game. Coming out of the timeout here. The Rams lead. Inbound, controlled by the Wardens. Right to left is Nicholson. He'll get past the double team. Bounce pass. Smith can't handle it. Out of bounds. Ram ball. I lost track of my turnovers and halfway through the third quarter. Hollenbeck will bring it up left to right on the far side. Crosses half court. Comes to Dwight on the near side. Tyrrell trying to get position. They'll go to Hollenbeck at the top again. Hollenbeck directing traffic with hand signals. They double up Tyrrell. Come to the near side to Twite. Back to Hollenbeck. Kopang by himself on the far side. He'll get it now. Wants to swing it in to Lincoln at the free throw line. Back to Kopang. Far side. Kopang. Hollenbeck. Kopang sets his feet. Three-pointer. Great backspin as it falls in. Kopang's 2 for 2 in the second half. Makes it 55-45 Rams with 6 minutes left in the game. Kopang can't handle the steal on the pass. Out of bounds. And it will stay with Powell County. Inbound in front of the bench for Powell County on the far side. The Powell County bench is to the left of me. On the far side, the Ram bench to the right. Nicholson picks up the double team, dribbles behind his back, off of his legs, picks it up, and we get a whistle as Nicholson is out of bounds. The Ram defense, Coach Stack, that must have been the emphasis this week in practice, because their defense has really stepped up and has a lot more energy than what we saw in Shelby. Bounce pass, Dwight, near baseline. Gives it back to Hollenbeck. He fakes left, right, drives in, off the glass, and it goes in. That was a Michael Jordan-esque type move by Hollenbeck to make it 57-45 with 5:30 left in the game. Nicholson will pick up the double team at half court. Pauly can't handle the pass. Poked away and in the hands of Nicholson. He'll push it. Kopang in the air. Tyrrell underneath to Smith. Shot Nicholson, and Tyrrell will come down with a rebound. He'll push left to right. Lincoln, he'll drive in. Shot off the glass and it goes in. Jack Lincoln's got 4 on the quarter to make it 59-45. Rams, 5:06 left in the game. Nicholson picks up the double team, goes to Applegate. Applegate hops, shot off the rim. Tyrrell's there for the rebound. He's ripping the boards down. Twite will push now. Numbers for Wardens. Twite right around Nicholson. That was an awesome take by Twite. He draws the foul and goes to the charity stripe. This one will be on Applegate. That'll be 4 for him. Twite's first shot rifles out of his hand and goes in. Tyrrell will have a seat. That'll bring Beck back in. Looks like Kalava's going to come back in. Official says no, you got to wait. Here's the second one for Twite. That one, nothing but the bottom of the net. Twite will have a seat and take a break. So Kalava, Hollenbeck, Beck, Hollenbeck, Beck, Kopang, and Lincoln for the Rams. 4:45 left in the game. McDermott near side, he's got Lincoln. That was close to a travel, sliding the back foot. He'll pop the jumper off the rim and in the hands of number 14, that would be King. Taken away by Kopang. He'll drive off the rim, the glass, and it goes in. Kopang makes it 63-45, 4:25 left in the game. These conference teams are taking it seriously. King with it, goes underneath and throws it right to Lincoln. Lincoln will push. White has the numbers. Lincoln will pop from the free throw line. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott up to Nicholson. Rams have the numbers. Nicholson will pop the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, McDermott puts it back in. And a whistle. Timeout. Rams lead 63-47. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Rich, go ahead and run the ID on this one, please. I'll hold 10 seconds. Repeat, I will hold 10 seconds. Welcome back to the Warden's office in Powell County. Chris Stratton, Fox Sports, Missoula Prep Sports Network. The Rams lead 63-47, and they have taken off here in the fourth quarter. Wardens actually outscored the Rams for the first time this game in the third, 21-16. They had pulled within 4, but Loyola saying, we don't want anything of it. And they took off. Rams will inbound. Lincoln to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck waves everybody off as the 1-2-2 press is in play. Bounce pass to Kopang at the top. Bounce pass underneath to Beck. They find Kalava. Far corner, three-pointer. High. Off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Nicholson will bring it up right to left. 3:50 left in the game. Shoots it. Pauly all by himself on the baseline. Waiting for Kopang to go in the air, but Kopang didn't bite. Pauly puts it up off the glass and it goes in. Driving down now, Hollenbeck. Kopang to the floor on the rebound. Lincoln, he'll put it back up and Lincoln will draw the foul. Coach Stack says, calm down to David. David with a big smile on his face. He wanted to dunk that one back in. Lincoln will go to the charity stripe. In the bonus now. On the shot, though, Lincoln will shoot. First one. Off the rim, the glass bounces around and won't go in. Lincoln, one of the all-stars of the Ram boys soccer team. Him and Hollenbeck tears on the field, on the soccer field. Lincoln will set for his second. It's in the air. That one rattles home. Lincoln will go 1 for 2, making him 2 for 4 in the half, 3 for 6 on the game. Pass underneath to Pauly. This time he'll get it off the glass and it goes in. They're leaving Pauly alone underneath. 64-51, 3:20 left. 2-1-2 press. Kalava now, near side, picks up his dribble to Lincoln. Lincoln thinks about the 3. The Warden's back off. High arcer, off the rim, out of bounds, over the backboard. The Warden saying, go ahead. Early in the season yet, folks. Lincoln still fighting his stride at the 3-point line. McDermott, Kalava will foul him. It is a 2-pointer. That'll be the first. They're confused. Should be 2. Had his foot inside the line, so it should be a 2-pointer. And they correct it. They originally had number 20 up there. The Rams don't have a 20 on the court or in the lineup. Here's the shot. McDermott rims off, no good. .305 left in the game. Rams with a 64-51 lead. McDermott trying to make it 1 less. He'll off the rim. It'll roll over the rim and in. Makes it 64-52. 3 minutes exactly. Hollenbeck takes his time left to right. Bounce pass, far side. Kopang at the far top. The Rams will take their time. High pass to Hollenbeck, near side. Hollenbeck will drive in, picks up his dribble, goes to Beck in the near corner. Back to Hollenbeck. He'll drive in. He's got the lane, off the glass, and it goes in. 66-52, 2:35 left in the game. Nicholson will bring it up right to left. Nicholson playing with 4 fouls. McDermott with 3 and Applegate with 4. McDermott will shoot the 3. Lincoln gets a block on it. Lincoln now with the run. Behind his back to Kopang, off the glass. It won't go. Beck with the putback. Lincoln is there. He'll pivot. Shot. And it goes in. Jack Lincoln will not give up. He's got 6 on the quarter. Makes it 68-52 Rams. McDermott drives in. Baseline jumper. Near side. Rolls off. No good. Fights for it. Out of bounds. No. Pauly's got it off the glass and in. Pauly's got 6 on the quarter. Makes it 68-54. 1:50 left in the game. Hollenbeck met by Applegate at the top. He'll drive in. Lincoln now. Lincoln will go in. Open lane. Off the glass. The kiss, and it's good. 70-54. 100 seconds left in the game. Far side. Applegate. He'll hop, shoot off the backboard. And Pauly once again. He's got 8 points off garbage shots. The putback. 70-56 Rams. 1:25 left in the game. We get a whistle. Coach Stack says, I want a timeout, and we'll step aside with the Rams leading with 1:25 left. Back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Deer Lodge, Montana. Chris Stratton for Fox Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Coverage of Loyola Ram road games. The Rams lead 70-56 with 1:25 left. Burns, Crippen, and Cooper Waters step in out of the timeout. McDermott will take the steal. Beck is there. Off the rim, no good. We get a whistle, a late whistle, and they're going to call it on Beck. He'll pick up his first. No, they say that's 2 for him, so I missed one. And McDermott goes to the charity stripe. 1 for 4 is McDermott in the second quarter, or second half. Here's the shot. Off the rim, no good. He's got a shimmy like Kevin Durant before his game. You know how Kevin Durant kind of shimmies his shoulders before he shoots? McDermott does the same thing. Off the rim, no good. Beck will try to get it to himself, but McDermott will come down with it and rolls in. McDermott didn't get the free throws, but he'll get the putback. Now McDermott with the steal, and they're going to call a foul on Burns. This will be for 3 for McDermott. And Charles Burns with 3. So McDermott getting time at the line. Official says 1, bounces it to him, sets his right foot at the line. Now the shot. That one he'll get to go. Two for 8. Looking to make it a 10-point game is McDermott. Here's the shot. This one's high arcing and it slips in. Last one. Here's the shot. That one will go in. 70-61 Rams. 62 seconds left in the game. Burns to the near side to Crippen. Crippen will drive in. Swings it to Waters on the far side. Backcourt. No, that's not Waters. That's Kalava. Now Waters will take the 3. Shot no good. Crippen fights for it. Whistle. Jump ball. Favor going to the Wardens. So Waters, Crippen, Kalava, Burns, and Beck on the court for the Rams. The starters on the bench. Brought up court now by Nicholson. He'll cross over on Kalava, picks up his dribble at the free throw line, finds and not able to handle it, out of bounds, and it'll go to the Rams. 40 seconds left. Havner could not control. Burns will bring it up left to right now. Near side to Beck. Beck will control. 33 seconds left. No defense. They're just going to stay with a zone defense here. Beck staying at the top. Now to Crippen. Gets a screen. That lane, you could drive 2 semis through it. It's so open right now. Beck at the top. He'll drive in. Pauly steps in. Near side. Crippen sets his feet. Three-pointer. Rims off. And there for the rebound is Beck. He'll reset back out at the top. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. And the Rams get the 70-61 win over the Wardens. Quick look at points here. We're going to go ahead and keep it here for the Rams. Lincoln, 20 points. Twite, 9 points. Hollenbeck finishes with 6. Tyrrell, he'll finish with 6. Kopang, 25-20.